The harvest is great, the laborers are few. Written and read by Brother Jerry Valenti. Although Jesus is taking his final trip to Jerusalem, his work is not yet finished. He plans to visit many cities along the way where he will continue preaching the gospel of salvation and perform further miracles to demonstrate his power. It will be sort of like a farewell tour, as it will be the last chance that the people in these cities have to see Jesus in person. In preparation for this series of visits, Jesus selects 70 men and authorizes them to represent him, giving them the power to heal the sick and cast out devils. These 70 will go out, 2 by 2, into the cities where he will eventually appear, with instructions to preach the gospel and heal the sick. By organizing the outreach effort in this manner, at least 35 locations will be introduced to Jesus before he even gets there. After organizing this contingency to cover the various locations, Jesus acknowledges that the work is even greater than what 35 pairs of men can accomplish, so he encourages them to seek additional assistance in spreading the gospel. The way he puts it is, "The harvest truly is great, but the laborers are few. Pray ye therefore the Lord of the harvest that he would send forth laborers into his harvest." Luke 10:2. Jesus then gives the 70 men some specific instructions which are very similar to the instructions he gave to his 12 apostles when he sent them out at an earlier time. Don't take money or extra clothes, find a house to stay at, if nobody in the city takes you in, shake the dust off your feet, etc. With that, these 70 evangelists are on their way to introduce the gospel of Jesus Christ to the people in many different locations. In the Church of Jesus Christ today, we also have 70 evangelists who are selected by the Lord to introduce the gospel of Jesus Christ to people in various locations around the world. Just as in the time of Jesus, the work is greater than what 70 men can accomplish, even more so since the scope of the work is now expanded to include the entire world. So the statement, "The harvest is great, but the laborers are few," is still an accurate depiction. Just as Jesus instructed the original 70 to seek additional assistance in spreading the gospel, the same, even greater need exists today. The church would love to be able to send additional missionaries into the field under the direction and mentorship of the 70 evangelists. Many opportunities exist to spread the gospel at this time, in the neighborhoods surrounding our church locations, in other locations around our domestic regions, in Native American or House of Joseph locations throughout the United States and Canada, in House of Joseph locations in Central and South America, in nations throughout the entire world. Various types of laborers are needed. Some will actually travel to the various locations, others will support the people who do. All are needed. The harvest is great, and the laborers are few. Please don't consider this simply an opportunity to get involved. We are living in the latter-day dispensation of time, so in a way, we are preparing for sort of a farewell tour for the world as we know it. We don't know how much time remains, but we need to do our best right now to prepare people for when the Lord appears. As the Church of Jesus Christ considers the great work of the Lord that lies before us, we need all the laborers we can get. If you would like to be a laborer for Christ, ask your minister how you can be part of this great work. Since the harvest is great and the laborers are few, the church is praying that the Lord of the harvest will send forth additional laborers into his harvest. Will you be one of those laborers he sends?